These are the hooks that I made. I'm going to replace them once I get a little better, because these are already kind of lumpy looking to me, and I didn't get the little scrolls at all right, but they are exactly functionally what I wanted. And we actually built this shelving unit extra wide on this side to have some forged hooks, and then 2 years later I finally made the forged hooks, so for our cast iron, so that's cool. So getting some work done in the forge. These guys cooling off here are an attempt at some short bent carving gouge blanks for my dad. And then this is a piece of leaf spring that I am trying to turn into kind of a nata, Japanese nata bill hook, which, yeah. Anyway, I'm pleased with it. It's pretty much a total experiment. I'm trying to put in that fishtail that's heated up right now. Is kind of, I'm going to attempt a integral socket handle on the thing and see where how it goes. So here's the fishtail on the nata. I'm pretty happy with it. You know, I'm using the cross peen hammer, and it's really good practice with that cross peen, you know, flaring this out. Even if this turns out to be garbage, you know, I'm pretty pleased with, you know. Oh, and I made these tongs. Isn't that awesome? They're, you know, pretty sucky tongs, but they're the only tongs I've ever made, so I'm really pleased. They tong. So I've been working on this socket handle, and it's actually turning out really awesome. I mean, if I say so myself. I mean, for the first time I've ever done one of these, that is pretty sweet. I'm very, very happy. I mean, there's a little bit of a crack there. Do you see that? But I mean, I forged the hell out of it. So, and I probably forged it a little bit too cold. But there's so it's a single bevel. The way these are supposed to work, it's a single bevel, and I have this one set up for myself, so it's a righty. And then you do, so this integral handle, you wrap it with, I'm going to wrap it with hay twine soaked in oil, linseed oil, kind of like a natural version of the paracord wrap. And yeah, I think it's, I mean, so that was like this was a spring steel, this was like an old truck spring that I dug out of the creek bed over by the road. Actually, because some skeezy dude was pulling it out. I saw him trespassing, and I went over there to see what the heck he was doing and run him off. And here was this big truck spring in the creek. And I have now turned a chunk of it, maybe, into a bill hook, nata. So, what a fun thing, you know? I mean, I think that was really neat. I mean, it just kind of does it on its own once you flatten it out. And if you get the curl started and you just take it easy, it just kind of happened. And I tried to do, you can maybe, if I get the light right, you can sort of see, I did that little, try to do that depression, whatever that's called in Japanese, You know, where it's like a, for, I don't know. It has to do with sharpening the blade on the flat side of a single bevel. Like they put it on the planes and the chisels, you know, I forget. Someone remind me. I'll remember it by the time I'm done with this. Or I'll go look it up on Google. But man, this is cool, isn't it? I mean, I think it is. So I did these little brace pieces on the arch, which I'm pretty pleased with. Those are hand forged. The arch is a little bit of a slap together thing, but you would be surprised how much wood I've pulled out. Well, Star has pulled out. And then this is not forged, but this is a little grab hook that I made out of grab bar that I made out of 1/4 inch scrap angle iron. So the chain just hooks into here like this, and then you kind of bring it around again. Sorry, just bring it around again for extra security.